The disturbing truth why Ellen DeGeneres really ended her show. Talk show host Ellen DeGeneres is known for her goofy, friendly, and charming persona on air. Even though she is known for her "be kind" mantra, recent reports paint a different picture of the host.
Never have I ever sexted. Martha, you've sexted? Do you know what that is?
I have used technology for a lot longer than you have, Ellen.
Oh, all right. To who? Is it someone current or is this a while ago?
It doesn't say none of your business.
Ellen's show is famous around the globe and has been running successfully for years. Recently, it was announced that this popular show was coming to an end. So in this video, we are going to tell the disturbing truth behind why Ellen DeGeneres' show really ended. Before we start the video, please subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon for more such interesting content. Let's get started. The talk show host Ellen DeGeneres has long been considered a beloved celebrity for her friendly and public demeanor. But in 2020, all that could change as complaints of inconsiderate behavior have popped up in recent news stories. Some people claim that they decided to end this show because of all the controversies around the show producers, Ellen's attitude towards her employees, and a few guests. Ratings and viewers dropped fast, deciding to cancel the show. If you're curious about how things got to this point, here's a guide to how DeGeneres' public persona went from the new queen of nice to even fellow celebrities calling her out for treating people horribly. The Dutch beauty YouTuber Nikki DeGeneres, also known as Nikki Tutorials, was one of the first people to call out DeGeneres, saying on a talk show in her home country that the beloved host was cold and distant. During DeGeneres' appearance on the Ellen DeGeneres Show, Gilmore Guys podcast co-host Kevin T. Porter solicited negative stories about DeGeneres in exchange for food bank donations. A Twitter thread asking for stories about DeGeneres being one of the most meanest people alive was widely shared, garnering more than 2,000 replies of people describing uncomfortable or off-putting experience with the host, and this is just the beginning. The show recently courted controversy when, in July 2020, a BuzzFeed News article was published that details allegations of a toxic work environment on the set from one current and 10 former employees. A subsequent report published claims from 36 anonymous former workers of harassment, sexual misconduct, and assault from top producers. That "be kind" only happens when the cameras are on, and it's all for show. One former employee told BuzzFeed News in July, in the aftermath an investigation ensued into the claims of a toxic work environment, and 3 executives left the show. DeGeneres apologized to her current staff multiple times and mentioned that her introverted nature could have been misinterpreted as not being nice. DeGeneres returned to her show in September and addressed the reports with her audience. "I learned that things happened here that should never have happened. I take that very seriously. And I want to say, I am so sorry to the people who were affected." She said, "I know that I'm in a position of privilege and power. I realize that comes with responsibility, and I take responsibility for what happens at my show." But people were not happy with her answers, and called out Ellen for being a narcissist. Even one Twitter user commented, "She is an actor, she is very good at acting nice. She will be convicted for apologetic act." Ellen DeGeneres is a narcissist wanting to resume her cash flow. Of course she is sorry that the crust slices still have not been removed from the sliced bread. Another Twitter user commented, "The amount of deflecting to not her own issues and ultimate downfall for her show." It is no surprise that Ellen's show is ending. There is no way she could have not known what was happening amongst her employees. Quite a narcissist to not take her responsibility. These comments indicate how unhappy people really are with her attitude. According to the New York Times, Ellen DeGeneres' show lost 1.1 million viewers after the allegations. Seems like these allegations contribute to be a major reason for canceling the show. If you go back and watch some old clips from the Ellen Show, you will find plenty of evidence of Ellen's rude behavior, like the time she made Mariah Carey drink champagne, the Dakota Johnson interview. Yes, it has become somewhat of a Twitter meme that Johnson brought down Ellen, but this incident may have opened the floodgates. DeGeneres kicked off their interview by noting Johnson had recently turned 30. "How was the party? I wasn't invited." Johnson, decidedly unamused, shot back, "Actually no, that's not the truth. Ellen, you were invited." DeGeneres looked taken aback, as Johnson continued to say that she remembered DeGeneres had been offended that she wasn't invited to her 29th birthday, so the actress made sure to include her for her 30th. "I didn't even know that you wanted to be invited," Johnson said. Eventually, it was confirmed that yes, Johnson had invited DeGeneres, but she was out of town that weekend. The interview went viral, and Johnson was hailed for standing up to DeGeneres when other celebrities would have been unlikely or too afraid to do so. And now fans are thanking Dakota for single-handedly getting Ellen cancelled. One Twitter user wrote, "Dakota Johnson has done more for society by ending Ellen than most of your fans have in their careers, and it shows. We don't think that Dakota had any intentions of this kind, but she was definitely the first person to take a stand for herself against Ellen." In an interview after all the allegations, Ellen said that she never knew that her show was toxic, and all the guests on her show seemed to enjoy the show. She also denied knowing that her staff members were being mistreated by producers. Amid all these allegations and controversies, some of the fans say that they were going to miss the show. Some of the fans added by saying, "I grew up with the show and always wanted to at least attend one show in real life, but here we are. I love you, Ellen, and you brought a lot of laughter into my world. Thank you. You may love or hate her, but she broke barriers, donated millions, and genuinely have a positive show in terms of pretty rare subject matter. And she gave many people a reason to laugh. Ellen knew 2 years ago when she signed a deal for 3 more years that season 19 would be her last," she stated. "I just feel like there is something more I could be doing. I care about the environment, I care about animals, I care about design and furniture." She added recently that she reached the 3,000 episode milestone, which is a big deal. According to Ellen, the current season and the upcoming last season will be a celebration of the past 18 years of the show and the last hurrah for the show. A word for her fans that she is not completely leaving TV as she is working on other projects. Ellen DeGeneres' new design competition show on HBO Max has some talented people, and contestants are given tasks each week to create a piece of furniture. She pops in the episodes and wants to know the future of design with a focus on creativity and innovation. We have to agree that she's an extremely talented person who created a position for herself in Hollywood. Some people claim that they decided to end this show because of all the controversies around the show's producers, Ellen's attitude towards her employees, and few guests. Ratings and viewers seem to drop fast, finally deciding to cancel the show. So this is our take on the disturbing truths of why Ellen really decided to end her show. Please like our video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more interesting content. So that's it for this video. Without further ado, I bid you adieu.